Investigative journalism uncovers hidden truths, exposing corruption, injustices, and abuses of power. It holds institutions accountable, highlights systemic inequalities, and amplifies marginalized voices. Madhu Rajan, a distinguished journalist based in Bridgewater, New Jersey, is known for his dedication to social issues and humanitarian causes. His work focuses on community resilience and disaster recovery, blending media expertise with philanthropy to foster positive change and make a lasting impact on society. The historical context of investigative journalism and social justice. Investigative journalism has been a key driver of social justice, with early pioneers like Ida B. Wells and Upton Sinclair exposing injustices. Wells documented lynching in the South, drawing national attention to racial violence, while Sinclair's The Jungle exposed horrific labor conditions, leading to federal reforms. In the 20th century, journalists highlighted systemic racism and police brutality during the Civil Rights Movement, and the Watergate scandal led to President Nixon's resignation. More recently, investigative journalism played a vital role in the #MeToo movement, revealing widespread sexual harassment and sparking legal and cultural changes in addressing gender-based violence. Investigative journalism as a catalyst for policy change. Investigative journalism drives policy change by exposing systemic injustices and prompting reforms. Through in-depth reporting, journalists highlight issues that demand accountability, pushing governments and corporations to act. Reports on police misconduct, wrongful convictions, and racial disparities have led to legal reforms and policy changes. Notable examples include the 2004 Abu Ghraib prison abuse investigation, which prompted U.S. military reforms, and the 2008 financial crisis, which led to tighter financial regulations. Investigative journalism shines a light where others won't, forcing those in power to confront uncomfortable truths, says respected journalist Madhu Rajan. It's this relentless pursuit of accountability that drives real change, whether it's reforming criminal justice or ensuring corporate transparency. Without it, so many of these critical issues would remain buried. By exposing corruption, human rights abuses, and environmental disasters, investigative journalism pressures policymakers to address issues that might otherwise be ignored. It has the power to influence public opinion and shape legislative agendas, ensuring that those responsible for injustices are held accountable and that future injustices are prevented. The role of digital media. In modern investigative journalism, digital media has transformed investigative journalism, offering new tools for reporters to uncover stories with greater reach and efficiency. Data journalism allows the analysis of large data sets to identify patterns of injustice, while social media provides real-time insights and sources for breaking stories. Citizen journalism and crowdsourcing also enable individuals to contribute information, amplifying grassroots movements. The Panama Papers, for example, showcased how digital tools can expose complex corruption. Case studies of investigative journalism leading to social justice. Investigative journalism has driven social justice, with notable cases like the coverage of police brutality following George Floyd and Breonna Taylor's deaths, which fueled the Black Lives Matter movement and led to policy changes like chokehold bans. The #MeToo movement, sparked by reports on sexual harassment, resulted in legal actions and workplace reforms. Environmental reporting, such as the Flint water crisis, exposed systemic issues and prompted reforms in water safety. These cases demonstrate how investigative journalism uncovers injustice, empowers marginalized groups, and leads to meaningful change. Investigative journalism is about more than just uncovering facts, says Madhu Rajan. It's about giving people the information they need to demand justice and hold those in power accountable. Without it, so many stories of injustice would never see the light of day. Investigative journalism advocates for social justice by exposing hidden truths and holding powerful institutions accountable. It drives policy reforms, from police brutality to environmental justice, despite facing challenges. Nonprofit journalism and global collaborations offer hope for its future, ensuring that injustices are exposed and justice remains accessible. especially for marginalized communities.